What's up, y'all? What's going on with Spencer Fearon and Johnny Nelson? I saw them get into that little whatever it was the other week, and I was watching Kurt. Shout out to Kurt, Counterpunch Boxing News. Go subscribe if you haven't. Go subscribe to Counterpunch Boxing News. But he was showing it too and getting a kick out of it. How Johnny Nelson and Spencer Fearon were going back and forth. It was kind of playful, but then Spencer would say something serious, and then Johnny would come back with something. But I watched the interview today with Spencer Fearon. Sorry, I don't remember the platform it was on, but Spencer Fearon was saying some kind of harsh things about Johnny Nelson, and I'm like, are they still cool? I mean, he acted like they were, but then he said that Johnny Nelson was used to buck dance, and the interviewer was like, "What's buck dancing?" He said, like being a clown for the company he was working for, and that's the term that we use in the black community when somebody's kind of selling out. We say they buck dancing, but Johnny Spencer Fearon was saying now Johnny Nelson is kind of just speaking his mind and saying whatever. Of course, Spencer Fearon and Johnny Nelson are both working for opposing networks. Johnny Nelson is working for Sky Sports. I forget where Spencer Fearon is, who he's working for, but both guys former professional fighters. I believe Johnny Nelson had the better boxing career, but it was just interesting to see him not holding back. Now, it seems like Johnny Nelson used to be cool with Anthony Joshua. I don't know so much anymore because he's had some harsh things to say, and you know, that's the bad thing about kind of having doing interviews with certain people, because then it's kind of hard to be objective and keep that same friendship. But anyway, I don't know if Johnny Nelson and Anthony Joshua are still cool, but Johnny Nelson was saying some things like, this would ruin Anthony Joshua's career if he fights Francis Ngannou and loses, which I disagree with. I think it doesn't ruin either guy's career if you lose a fight. And also, I don't know, Johnny Nelson just seems to be real critical of AJ, which, if that's what he thinks, that's what he thinks. But, hopefully it's not just because AJ's not with Sky Sports anymore. As far as I know, it's strictly DAZN. I think Eddie Hearn said that. But if you go check out the interview with Spencer Fearon, he also said something about headsets should be used in the corner. So I guess just in case another corner is trying to hear what the other corner's saying or something, they'll know. And he was right, though, about boxing's kind of got to update itself. I believe boxing should have instant replay because the human aspect can always have errors, like in the NFL. Remember the NFL before instant replay? You see it on the screen and be like, oh man, they missed that call. But that's it. There was no instant replay. Boxing, we could use that. Remember the Dubois-Usyk fight where Dubois hit Usyk above the belt and it was called below? I don't care what anybody says. That was on the belt line. That was not a foul. But instant replay could have come in handy, and we wouldn't get so many crazy decisions. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on Spencer Fearon and Johnny Nelson. Both of them have some pretty great takes of boxing. Shout out to both of them. If they're not cool anymore, I hope they squash the beef. Anyway, if you wish to hit up the platform, my Cash App is $JRoos33, LSR forever. Make sure to comment, share, subscribe. Some forum action there. And, be fearless. Yay.